Mike DePasquale, Channel 7, Laura. Mason, nice to see you. There's going to be two questions here, but the first one would be about a month ago, your head coach said that she felt that this team was coming together. She felt even better after you beat Notre Dame at home with the way they were ranked. You had Pittsburgh in between, then you went to Louisville, who was number 2 at the time. Was that the point where you really felt that this team had really come together? Mason, you can answer first if you like.
I think that was kind of like the turning point, but we did have, after that we had some losses, which were also like huge lessons for things we are not going to do anymore this season. So I think that's when we saw like what we could actually do. And then after that, it was just like building on that path and getting where we are today.
Laura, you feel the same?
Yeah, you know, those wins really helped build our confidence. Our team chemistry has been amazing. And, you know, that confidence just, you know, you can tell from practice, I think, that, you know, we really believe in each other. We believe in our game plan. We've played in pretty close games. Both of them were, you know, close all the way to down the stretch. So I think we're definitely taking all of that experience into March right now, into this tournament.
The two of you know how big of a tournament this is, and to host is even bigger. The two of you have been together since you were 15, 16 years old, maybe even younger. And I remember us talking about a month ago how the two of you, because you've known each other, know your tendencies. Was playing on a national level, that was big, internationally, does that help carry over to a tournament like this where you know how big it is and the intensity involved? Mesa, you can answer first.
I do think it helps because you face a lot of different teams and play styles, but how big the tournament is and how much alive it is nothing compared to what we have seen on a World Championship or a European Championship. I do think it helped us develop as a player, get skilled, and see different defenses. But yeah, the scale of the March Madness here is not really comparable to anything we've seen before.
Yeah, I just, you know, back home we played in big-time basketball games. It's hard to compare them to these, but what we can take away is definitely, you know, I don't get as nervous anymore because I've been there before. I don't know how that's for you, Emese, but yeah, I don't know. It's hard to compare, but, you know, just excitement. That's really it for these upcoming games.
Laura, I have one for you. How important is it when you're playing games in March and you're playing in the NC postseason to have experience? You know, your team is an older team with student athletes who have played in big games before, whether it's in the ACC or in the NCAA tournament. How important is that experience for players to draw on to know what they're getting themselves into when it all starts tomorrow night?
Oh, it's extremely important. I really think, I truly believe that in March, you know, in order to be successful, I mean, obviously you have to have great talent. You have to have people who can get a stop on defense and can score the ball. And I think we have a mix of that. But and every team in March always has to have an X factor. And so I think our team is, you know, built up for that. We definitely have great leadership, great talent, and we're just striving to, you know, make that come all together in these upcoming games.
Mesa, Coach Meyer touched on it before you guys arrived here, but she had to go back 3 months to find a loss when FGCU didn't come back and have a win. They're on a 19-game winning streak as a team. How hard is it to play a team that knows how to win, that believes it can win, and that's a challenge in and of itself when you're facing a group that feels confident in itself? How much does that kind of play in and make sure that you guys need to be on point tomorrow?
It's March, so every game is going to be tough. It's hard, not hard, but it's different to come into a game to play someone who hasn't lost in a long time. I think it was December.
Yeah.
They're going to come in here, try to win it because that's what they're used to, and we're not going to let that happen. But
any questions for Laura or Mesa?
I'll pose the question to the two of you, but Macy, you can answer first. Is there something about this team that we don't know about that has carried you to this belief that you could beat Notre Dame at home, go to Louisville, beat them, no matter who it is, and no matter what the odds are stacked against you?
I think that's hard to say. I think our team is very loving. Like, we're all very caring about each other. We had a lot of people coming back from injuries this year. So, like, just the belief and the will to, like, be better and play for each other, that's really coming out. And I think that's, like, one of our strengths.
Yeah, for me, coming back to that X factor I just talked about, I think in the upset win over Notre Dame, Taylor Mason was a great X factor for us. And then against Louisville, it was India Banks who was a great X factor. And you know, not many people, they're not on top of the scouting report, you know, but they're so hugely important to our team. And you know, I mean, we never know who it's going to be. But they're super important, and I think you know, someone has to step up these upcoming games.
If I could follow one other question, the injuries you went through, the time you missed, you savor, Laura, these moments more than ever?
I mean, it's just amazing to be here again. You know, hosting is truly a special thing. We did it our sophomore years. It's amazing. It's an amazing experience. And, you know, I just, you know, when I was out, I just, you know, was so hungry to get back. And now I'm here healthy again. It's amazing. It's an amazing feeling, and I don't take any minute for granted anymore. You know, this game could be our last. Hopefully it's not going to be, but we have to play. It's like our last game. We have to leave everything on the floor for 40 minutes. And then I believe that the end result is going to be good for us.
Great. Thank you both for joining us today.
Thank you, guys.